So do you ever get the feeling that YouTube or maybe the YouTube algorithm hates you? And perhaps maybe the algorithm doesn't want your channel to grow, especially if you're a smaller channel, a new channel, a small creator with very few, if any, subscribers? Just hang with me for just a moment, because I don't think that that's necessarily the case, and I'm going to tell you why. But first, I want to share with you some of the things that have been going on with YouTube behind the scenes, and they're making a lot of changes. They're trying to make a lot of updates, a lot of improvements as they compete for viewership, market share against TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, other social media websites. The list goes on and on. And with that, sometimes YouTube breaks things. Just here recently, YouTube had an outage, as it adds to the list of growing outages that are occurring with the YouTube platform. But ironically, the homepage was down, and Down Detector reported about 60,000 users reporting that the homepage just wasn't working. So what does this mean? Well, it means that I think YouTube is actually trying to make some improvements, and once they get most of these done and out of the way, hopefully a lot of these outages and errors and glitches and bugs will stop. And it'll make the experience better, not only for the viewer, but also for the creator. And that's where we come into play, the creators, and having the ability to gain reach and ultimately earn revenue, which I want to discuss revenue on another video as I go into it deeply on, in my opinion, the best ways of earning revenue by leveraging the platform, as well as other social media websites and other social media apps. But for this video's purpose, let's talk about, does the YouTube algorithm hate me? Am I being limited because I'm a smaller channel, a smaller creator, or completely new? And if you're watching this video asking yourself, should I even try to start a YouTube channel in 2023 as a small creator, as a new creator? Well, I can't answer that for you, but let me give you some information based on what I've experienced, what I continue to see as I continuously grow channels, new and old, and you guys can be the judge and make the decision for yourselves. All I ask is that you hear me out, and if you don't mind, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, because it definitely helps channels grow. So let's talk about growth. Think about it. If YouTube has outages and you're trying to grow your channel, well, you're already a little bit hindered and limited, because having 60,000 incidents reported of users unable to see the homepage ultimately means that creators, large or small or medium size, it doesn't matter, are not being seen. So I would give YouTube a little bit of time to work through these bugs, through these glitches, especially right now the way the jobs market is, and these companies having extreme high amounts of turnover and layoffs and job changes, new roles being taken on, extra work, added burden, and new training underway. With the way that the economy is, the recession looming, folks, this is just, it's a part of doing business. However, what I think a lot of creators, new creators or potentially new creators, don't know is this little secret about how YouTube works. And I didn't know it either until I started becoming a creator, and I didn't even realize it until after I had made 3 or 4 different channels. And here's the secret. YouTube assigns you an audience. Now, in the YouTube Studio Analytics tab, there's a feature there, or an option that you can select that says audience. And under this tab, it will show you not only the other channels that your audience, that your normal viewers watch, as well as the other videos they watch. So I want you to keep that in mind when you're doing research as far as building future video topics, especially those that are being watched by your audience. But get this, when you're a new channel, or at least becoming a new channel, or beginning as a new channel, as a smaller channel, you don't have an audience, not yet at least. So this is where it's going to become very, very important to do a few things. Let's just say 3 things. Number 1 is choose what you want your channel to be, because this is what I didn't realize even after making several channels, is that once you have an audience assigned to you by YouTube, you're pretty much typecast, basically. There's some deviation. I can explain some of the tips and tricks on how to maneuver and manipulate that, but for the most part, you're typecast. And this is what's typically described as a niche. But in my opinion, I call it audience because that's a feature that's on YouTube Analytics that you can actually see and analyze the data of. So you have to pick what you want to be, who you want to be, and ultimately the type of viewers you want to attract. And then from there, do your research, do your homework of that, who's already in that space and who already has these viewers' attention. Because you're going to want to use that to help you grow based on, one, what are they interested in, what do they like, and more importantly, what do they want more of that they're not getting so far. Very, very important. And then the third thing beyond that would be making sure that your videos get seen. And as a new creator without an audience assigned, you're going to have to rely heavily on search, which is a little bit of a dying breed, but I still think it has its place. But more importantly, trends, viral topics, other videos that have gotten a lot of views and attention. And if you guys want to know more about how to use these to your advantage, especially as a channel with no audience, well, I can show you guys. Just let me know, comment down below. But with that being said, this gives you an opportunity to hit the homepage, because if you can nail a topic, a trending viral topic without an audience, you'll hit the homepage. And then what you want to do is, I would say probably after about 3, 4, maybe 5,000 views, hitting the mark on your specific topic for the specific audience you're trying to reach, take a look, see if YouTube has updated the audience tab. And it'll probably update it with 1 channel at first, then about 5 channels before ultimately reaching the maximum capacity of 15 channels. Now granted, over time, these channels will change and fluctuate, but as you start to build these channels up in your YouTube Studio Analytics, you'll begin to see a pattern of the types of channels that they are, the topics that they cover, and the audience that they attract. And this, in my opinion, is quite possibly the most important feature of the analytics data to understand and master in order to grow a channel, regardless of what day, what year, what month, or any of these other variety of variables that could have an impact on your channel's success and growth, as well as the speed of your channel's success and growth. This is perhaps maybe the most important. But I will say that if you don't necessarily identify it first, then YouTube is going to have a hard time assigning it if each video that you post is different, or each video that you post doesn't necessarily gain the attention of a particular set or group of people or audience, if that makes sense. However, I have seen on the flip side, by varying topics, potentially trying to hit the viral trending topic, you may find a nice little honey hole where YouTube says, hey, we're going to give you some runway here. What can you do? And when you see that happen, you better take it and use it to your advantage, get the most out of it, because that could really be a game changer for a small channel trying to grow on YouTube on this platform today. I hope this video helps anybody out there trying to grow a channel, old or new, because these rules and these principles apply to every channel. So make sure you're checking your analytics, make sure you're checking your audience data, and make sure you continue creating, having fun, and enjoying YouTube. Because YouTube's a great way to earn income, particularly passive income, and relatively high amounts of income if you do it right. Or just have fun and meet cool people. So either way, you guys have fun, be safe, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.